Hi, I'm Gail from Enrichment Coaching and I'm the founder and CEO, although I prefer Chief Enrichment Officer. Now, welcome to the Confidence Conversations podcast, and this is a little bite-sized edition where I'm aiming to bring you a little bit of context around some of the topics that have been talked about in the podcast with my guests. Now, for this little episode, the thing that I want to talk about is big pants. Now, if you've followed me for a while, you'll know that this comes up loads in conversation, and I'm kind of known for my coaching with my big pants approach. So I do talk a lot about pulling up your big pants and just getting on with it in relation to building your confidence. But there is so much more to big pants than meets the eye. The first thing to say is that when you talk about big pants, people generally resonate with it, right? I bet you're thinking about them now. They usually smile, and smiling makes you feel great. It maybe even might make you feel a bit more confident. Go on, I know you want to smile, so just give it a go. You know you want to. Now, I'm not really one for positive affirmations unless they really mean something to you and they are deep-rooted, meaning that you'll actually live by them. But every now and then something comes along that really means something to you, and then it has the ability to truly become your mantra. Now, that's something for me is pull up your big pants, and it has become my mantra over the last 2.5-3 years. And it really has helped to build my own confidence levels, and it does continue to do so. Now, when I was starting to think about starting my business, I vividly remember going to my first ever networking event, and I was walking down the street feeling really nervous about it. I have to say I even considered not going and spending the hours shopping because actually no one would know, right? No one would know that I hadn't been to this networking. I finally managed to get a grip on myself, and I heard myself saying, "Come on, Gail, pull up your big pants and just do it." It goes without saying that clearly I'm glad I went networking. It's part of running a business. I'm glad I faced into my fear and I had the courage to do it, because that fear soon dissolved when I found myself sat amongst some really friendly, welcoming business owners. And that networking was the Last Friday Club run by Debbie Ford from the Chichester Social, who is also on the podcast too. And needless to say that I still go to that networking event. It has a special place in my heart. So from that point on, big pants were here to stay, and they've been in our household vocabulary ever since. Now, there's nothing quite like having your own mantra quoted back at you out loud on many occasions to spur you into action, even from things like, "I don't want to do that." I can hear my other half saying, "Well, what has happened to your big pants?" Now, it's important to remember when we talk about confidence, as I always say, that it's about what we think and believe we can and can't do. And if you believe that you can do something by pulling up your big pants, your confident feeling will most definitely be heightened. They help you to believe that you can, because actually you can. You see, when you pull up your big pants, you get an instant feeling that it will be okay. You stand taller and suddenly you feel more confident. It's a little bit like when a hero pulls on a cape. It comes with a built-in superpower. It's worth taking a moment to visualise what your big pants look like for you. Don't worry, I won't at any point be asking you to share that visual image with anyone. But once you have a picture of them in your mind, it will be easier to imagine yourself pulling them up. But big pants are bigger than simply just pulling them up. In that moment where you've decided to pull them up, you have made a decision. Yes, you still feel nervous. Yes, you still feel anxious or scared. You'll take your concerns seriously because they are justifiable and real feelings. However, you have made a decision to do something, and this something triggers a surge of confidence to flow through you, giving you that little shot of courage you need to take action. Throw your big pants at that fear in the ultimate expression of assertiveness. Now, once you've thrown your big pants at that fear, you'll realise that a lot of it is wrapped up in indecision. Or maybe you were, in fact, wearing your procrastination pants. Procrastination is one of the most common cop-outs that truly prevents us from pulling up our big pants. It's like having a bug in the system or ants in your pants. These procrastination pants are holding you back. They're stopping you in your tracks. They're preventing you from taking action. So I challenge you to change those pants right now for a pair of big pants, and to make one small decision to move forward by taking one small action that will make you feel more confident. Now, I know, obviously, that this is all easier said than done, and we all have a tendency to avoid things we don't like or we don't want to do. It's easier to sit in our comfort zone, right? We listen to our inner child saying, oh, there's absolutely no way am I doing that. So by making a decision to pull up our big pants, we allow ourselves to become the wise, the mature, the capable, competent, logical and experienced adult that we are, enabling us to get jobs done, make plans, take decisions and take action. They engage your sensible, responsible self because you know you have to do it. Big pants allow you to take control, choosing how you want to respond to events that are happening around you and how you want to interact with people. They let you assertively look fear in the face and deal with it by making a decision to take action. So come on then, pull up your big pants and do it. Because actually, what's the best that can happen? The power of those big pants is palpable. So I hope that's given you a little bit of insight into kind of why I talk about big pants all the time. And, if you haven't listened to the Confidence Conversations podcast, you can find it on Apple, you can find it on Spotify, and you can also find the links in my social media accounts as well, Enrichment Coaching, or on my website at enrichmentcoaching.co.uk. Have a listen to an episode or two, and I'd love to know what you think. So drop me a line, get in touch, let me know. And thanks for listening.